March Sadness Bracketology segment. Today we're going to be breaking down some fast food restaurants. We got 4 regions to break down: the chicken region, the pizza region, the sandwich region, and the burger region, all with 8 teams each. Let's start with the chicken region. First of all, we get the 1 versus 8 matchup between Popeyes and Slim Chickens. Will, I want to hear from you first. What did you think of this matchup, and how did you break it down?
I think it's a pretty easy pick for me here. I mean, Popeyes all the way, especially with their new chicken sandwich. Really spicing things up over there at Popeyes.
Mm-hmm. I want to chime in on this one, Chase. Slim Chickens, I've only had it once, but they are running the grilled chicken game when it comes to fast food. That's some solid grilled chicken when you get into the drive-thru.
Yes, I haven't had a grilled one yet.
They have some really good grilled chicken. And personally for me, like, of course I still put Popeyes, but this is one of those things that Popeyes service, man. You know, some people say it's the experience. I just don't get it, man. But still got to go with the number 1 seed right here, Popeyes. You know, that chicken sandwich really did put it on top of the entire fast food spectrum for a while.
Yeah, I'll third that. I also have Popeyes. I have one experience with Slim Chickens. I mean, it was just kind of average to me. I did not get the grilled chicken, so I'll take your word for it about that. But I think Popeyes is the clear choice here.
Yeah, I think we're clean sweep on that one. I'm with Popeyes too, just because, like, Slim Chickens, the fried chicken wasn't that great. Like, it's all right if you really need it, but, like, I'm not dying after Slim Chickens. But Popeyes, I can go for Popeyes pretty much any day, honestly. A bucket of fried chicken for Popeyes and the biscuits too.
Make sure you got for water though.
Oh yeah, you gotta have water for that one.
Yeah, the biscuits kind of dry.
Yeah, you're right. All right, the next matchup, the 2 versus 7 matchup: Chick-fil-A versus Bojangles. Alan, you are a very big Bojangles fan, I know. So what do you think of this matchup?
Look, here's the thing, man. Any other matchup you got Bojangles in, I'm taking them in this first round. A Bo-Berry biscuit on a Sunday morning just hits kind of different. I've only had it once or twice, but when I've had it, it's been a very enjoyable experience. But that being said, you know, putting it up against Chick-fil-A, just the Goliath of fast food restaurants, I just think you gotta go with Chick-fil-A.
All right, Sam, what do you think about this one?
Yeah, I agree. I've had Bojangles once or twice maybe, and I've never been disappointed, but Chick-fil-A just consistently delivers time and time again, and I think they've proven themselves to be a serious contender in this 32-team fast food bracket, no matter the region. So, yeah, I'm going to go Chick-fil-A in this one.
Will, how about you?
See, I've never had Bojangles, but, like, you can't just go into Chick-fil-A's house and beat them. I mean, they're just too good.
I mean, you're right on that one. I haven't had Bojangles either, so I had to go with what I knew. And Chick-fil-A, I mean, I know Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is very good. All right, now this one was a pretty interesting matchup. I had a hard time with this one.
Hold up now. This is a Cane's, no doubt. Cane's and Church's.
You ever had Church's, though?
Gas station chicken? Gas station chicken, bro?
It's good stuff.
I don't know. It's Cane's.
I don't know.
Tell me you put Church's.
I put Church's. Church's beats Cane's.
What?
And here's the deal.
No, absolutely.
Here's the deal.
You just can't beat Cane's.
The Cane's chicken is about. Look, Cane's chicken's good. I'm not going to deny that. The bread's fantastic. But here's the thing. Church's biscuits are unmatched by anybody, even Bojangles. I don't care who it is. Church's biscuits are unmatched in my opinion. You get the mac and cheese to go with it and a bucket of chicken. Oh man, it's so good. It is so good in my opinion. I would prefer Church's chicken over Cane's, honestly.
Move on.
I feel like, hold on. I'm just going to say, I've never had Church's. That's probably a disappointment, according to Chase.
Yes.
I did choose Cane's, but Cane's is some good chicken. And if Church's is better, according to Chase, then I would definitely like to try that. But I did put Cane's. So.
All right. Well, you got anything to say on this one?
I'm good.
You're good? All right.
Let's move on.
So we get the final match with the chicken bracket, the 4 versus 5, KFC and Zaxby's. Will, who did you go with in this one?
I feel like this is an unpopular choice, but I went with Zaxby's. You know, they just got a bunch of different menu items, and they're all good. You know.
All right, Sam, what about you?
I put KFC. I think if you would have asked me this question about 2 years ago, I would have put Zaxby's. I thought Zaxby's had it going on until we had the Canes in Madison, and just comparing them head to head, it really showed me that Zaxby's could make their chicken a little bit better, make their prices a little bit better. I feel like Zaxby's and Cane's. I mean, I think most people know they're very similar. So Cane's just does it a little better. Zaxby might have the variety, but so does KFC. Biscuits. Think better chicken. I don't know. It's just KFC, but I respect Zaxby's. They're not bad either.
All right, Alan.
I had to go with Zaxby's here, man. I mean, they consistently do it. I mean, when you compare them one-on-one, KFC is going to have a variety of chicken options, but Zaxby's is going to keep it real with just the tenders usually, and then they're going to also have your wings. So I mean, it's two very staple foods in the chicken industry, and then their sides. I mean, I've had KFC sides, and to be honest, I don't like any KFC sides. I think they're all nasty, and so I just had to go with Zaxby's. Plus, let me just tell you that Zaxby's sandwich, just the chicken tenders and their little hot sauce on it, you can't beat it.
I totally agree with you on that. That sandwich is pretty fire. I'm not going to lie. I went with Zaxby's too on this one. Personally, I'm not that impressed by KFC. Like, it's good if you really need it. Kind of same way with Slim Chickens, but, like, it's just kind of overhyped, you know? I mean, that's kind of the big thing on KFC. It's just a little bit overhyped. I mean, Zaxby's consistently good. You know, I mean, I don't like it as much as Cane's, but it's still a good restaurant to go to every now and again. All right. So next up in this bracket, we have Popeyes versus. What's up in your bracket, guys? I have Popeyes and Chick-fil-A.
Popeyes and Chick-fil-A.
All right.
Popeyes, Chick-fil-A.
All right. So who's y'all moving on this one?
Look, I think we saw the showdown earlier this year or last year, I guess, between who had the best chicken sandwich. You had Chick-fil-A and you had Popeyes, but at the end of the day, even if you're going to say Popeyes is better chicken, I think what we all like is the customer service, and my pleasure is to take Chick-fil-A to the next round.
Absolutely, guys. I want Chick-fil-A too. I mean, just consistently good chicken sandwiches. Like, I can go for Chick-fil-A any day of the week if I really need it. I mean,
except Sunday. That's
the one thing about it. It closes on Sunday. That's the one knock I have on Chick-fil-A, but it's fine. We'll live with it. All right. What about Sam? Will, who'd you guys have?
I have Chick-fil-A as well. I thought about this more than I probably should have. But at the end of the day, I agree with what Alan said. When it comes down to the overall experience, nothing beats a good Chick-fil-A. Have a nice day. It's my pleasure. Just overall, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Don't see how you can beat Chick-fil-A here.
Yeah, pretty obvious win right there for Chick-fil-A over the 1 seed too. Pretty surprising that Popeyes was the 1 seed in this one. I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna look down here in my bracket. I have Churches and Zaxby's in the next round, and I personally went with Churches again. I mean, it's those biscuits, man. Those biscuits push it past it. Plus, the Zaxby's bread is not that good. It's just white bread with butter on. I can do that at my house. Let's just be real about it. The sides of Zaxby's are okay, but they don't match Churches. All right, that's what I'm going with.
So
I've got Cane's and Zaxby's here.
Yeah, I think all three of us have Cane's and
No,
Zaxby's.
I have Cane's and KFC, but go ahead.
I still don't see how you beat Cane's here.
No.
Like, Cane's is good chicken, and you can't beat that sauce.
Here's the thing. Zaxby's sauce and Cane's sauce, a little different, and they're interchangeable. Cane's sauce is a little better, and then when you just get down to it, even though Zaxby's has the wings and the sandwich, you just got to look at it. The box combo: 4 tenders, 2 pieces of bread, and a drink for $80. That's $14 at Zaxby's. So let's be honest. You got to take price into account on this one. It's all Cane's for that. One love, baby.
Absolutely. I have Cane's, but I have Cane's over KFC. I'd have Cane's over Zaxby's too. I think Cane's is just a superior place. Cane's and KFC, they're a little different. But KFC, I mean, it's really not that good. I think Zaxby's is to Cane's as KFC is to Popeyes. I think KFC is just the worst Popeyes.
Valid point.
Cane's is the better Zaxby's. I would say that. So I have Cane's moving on here.
All right, so in my regional final for the chicken region, I have Chick-fil-A versus Churches. And guys, Churches pulled a few upsets, but they can't pull an upset on Chick-fil-A. It's too hard to do that, all right? Chick-fil-A onto the Final Four. Again, the unmatched customer service at Chick-fil-A will push them over the top. The chicken is better than Churches. I will admit to that. And I mean, Chick-fil-A overall is just a little bit better. The price is better too. I mean, kind of taking into a price, especially these times. You got to take the price into account. So Chick-fil-A is going to my Final Four.
Same here.
See, that's where I disagree with you. I got Cane's in my Final Four.
Ooh,
wow.
I know Chick-fil-A is like the good old original, but like Cane's came in here a year ago, 2 years ago. They came in, they conquered. They took over the chicken market. Or they share with Chick-fil-A,
Mhm.
I agree with Will. I also have Canes moving on. This
Really?
was a very, very tough decision for me. They're a little bit different, uh, but overall, Chick-fil-A might be slightly overpriced. They make up for it with the service, but I think they kind of cancel each other out. And then when you just take the food into account, I like Cane's chicken better than Chick-fil-A. Just overall, they're a little different. I respect both. This could be two serious Final Four contenders either way, but I've chosen Cane's.
Here's where Chick-fil-A won me over, and I'll tell you right now, the lemonade. You get lemonade at Cane's, you gotta pay for a refill. You get lemonade at Chick-fil-A, unlimited refills. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm not made of money. So I'm looking for the best price and the best product. And that's Chick-fil-A all day. Taking them to my Final Four.
Exactly. All right, so next up we have the sandwich region. We're going to go with the 1 versus 8 matchup. Subway versus Lenny's, an intriguing matchup here, guys. I want to hear your thoughts on this one. So,
I'll go first, and I'll just say I've had Lenny's once, and I was 8, and I don't remember, so I chose Subway. I like Subway sandwiches anyway, so to me, Subway's not the number one sandwich place in America for nothing. Number one as far as like most chains. I mean, you see it everywhere. I feel like there's probably a reason. Nothing on Lenny's because I'm just not familiar with it, but I chose Subway.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. Subway, they just have like the variety. Lenny's is just like go in, pick your sandwich, but at Subway you get to make your own sandwich. Don't see how you beat that.
Here's the thing, guys. Forever, I was a huge Subway guy. Pick it up on a Monday night after a busy night of school activities. Me and my dad pick up some Subway, then go back home, watch Monday Night Football. I loved it. But then they put in these scoops. And used to, I had they had the big plate of chicken, and they started knocking me on my chicken. I get the chicken bacon ranch whenever I go, and it's delicious. But Lenny's makes a mean meatball sub for a good price too. And so I took Lenny's in this one.
all right. I went with Subway in this one because, like, I go to Subway a lot. It's right next to my house. It's got fantastic variety, very cost efficient too. The $5 foot long is a bit of a hoax. I'm not gonna lie, but anyway, not gonna get into that. But the thing is, for $8, you can get a drink, almost a foot long sandwich, and a bag of chips for $8. I mean, it's a pretty good deal. Not gonna lie. And you get whatever you want on it. I mean, that pushes over the top of Lenny's. I mean, Lenny's is fine. It's not bad, but it just doesn't amount to Subway. I don't know. All right, so next up we have the 2 versus 7 matchup, Firehouse versus Schlotzsky's. Sam, what'd you do on this one?
The fact that this was a 2 versus 7 was interesting to me because, to me, both of these are pretty neck and neck. I thought about this one for a while, and I just kind of blindly chose Firehouse. I just feel like I've had more good experiences at Firehouse than I have at Schlotzsky's. I'm really a fan of the Italian at Firehouse subs. It's a good sandwich. Schlotzsky's is pretty good too. They're a little different, but I chose Firehouse. I'm willing to hear y'all's opinions.
I took Firehouse.
I also took Firehouse, yeah.
I went with Schlotzsky's on this one, actually. A little bit of an upset, 7 over 2, but I mean, I was kind of surprised myself. But, I've only been to Firehouse and Schlotzsky's a couple of times each. I personally just like Schlotzsky's a little bit better. I mean, the service is pretty nice at Schlotzsky's. The sandwiches and stuff are pretty good. The bread at Schlotzsky's is really good, too. So, I mean, that pushed it over the top for me. I mean, Firehouse is kind of basic, but Schlotzsky's you get more variety, kind of a little bit better quality, and a little better service. So, I put Schlotzsky's over Firehouse on this one. So, next up, we have the 3 versus 6 matchup, Jimmy John's and Arby's. Alan, I want to hear this from you.
Look,
Oh, yes.
I think it's very well known that I am a big fan of Jimmy John's. You can get an 8-inch sub and a water cup, $6. And it fills me up. I'm going to tell you right now. I've never left Jimmy John's saying, man, I wish I'd gotten something different. And once you find that restaurant, you just can't beat it, For the price, the affordability, already, I love it. Even if it's just a cold sandwich, it's something easy to go, take anywhere. It's not messy. And the best part for me, guys, shredded lettuce. That's a very key part in a good sandwich is crisp, shredded lettuce. So, I'd take my boy Jimmy John right here. And never had Arby's, not been interested.
All right, Will, what'd you say on this one?
I went with Arby's. Yeah, I think this is an easy one for me. Jimmy John's. I mean, basic sandwiches, cold sandwich, but like Arby's, they have the meats. My God, they have the meats.
I just don't know about that one, Will.
Sam, what about you?
Sorry, Alan. I also went with Arby's. I went to Jimmy John's for the first time a few weeks ago. It was with you, Alan. It was in Indiana. Don't like Indiana, but Jimmy John's. It was good. It was good. I will give you that. Arby's is more my style. I really like the roast beef sandwiches. Their fries are absolutely amazing. At least in my opinion, they are. Jimmy John's service was probably a little bit better, but Arby's is a very good restaurant in my opinion. I chose Arby's.
Yeah. I went with Arby's too on this one. And guys, I had Arby's literally yesterday and just confirmed this even more for me. Arby's is a underrated restaurant that no one really talks about.
So underrated.
I mean, their service is not necessarily the best, but like the food itself is fantastic. I mean, the beef and cheddar with the fries to go with it is fantastic, unmatched. I like Arby's over Jimmy John's on this one. So now we got the 4 and 5 matchup with McAllister's and Quiznos. Will, what'd you say on this one? I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
See, I went with McAllister's here, but like, I mean, I like McAllister's. I mean, it's not like the best sandwich I've ever had, but like Quiznos is just like an off-brand Subway. Not a fan of Quiznos.
All right.
McAllister's all the way there.
Anybody else?
I think we mostly all had McAllister's, didn't we?
I had McAllister's in this one. It was a pretty easy decision, but
I had McAllister's.
all right. So now we're gonna move on.
Off-brand Subway.
Yeah.
Now we gotta move on to the second round matchups. Right now we have in my bracket I have Subway and Schlotzsky's, and for me personally, I went with Subway on this one. Again, building your own sandwich. You got all the variety at Subway. Good service, pretty good price. It puts it over the top. That's what put me over the top with Subway.
The service is questionable.
In my experience, at least. I mean,
and I know y'all had Subway and Firehouse, right?
I had Subway Firehouse,
and then I had Lenny's Firehouse. And I think even though I took Lenny's the 8 seed over the 1. I gotta boot them to the street. I'm a big fan of Firehouse. They do the hot sandwich well, and so I'm taking them to my regional final.
Yep, I like that too. I like Firehouse. That brisket really gets me. And then they have like so much variety in their sides. I mean, you get mac and cheese, some chips, a brownie, cookie. Good stuff.
I chose Subway. I just think once again it's just established itself in the country. Just a little bit better, more diverse than Firehouse, maybe. I don't know. They're both pretty good. I chose Subway though.
all right, so now we have the second round match between Arby's and McAllister's in my bracket, at least. I know Alan had a different one, but me personally, I went with Arby's again. I mean, again, they have the meats, and it's good food, too. I mean, those curly fries are so good. I mean, that's what put it over the top of me is the curly fries and the beef and cheddar. I mean, it's a great experience. I always love it. So what about you guys? What did you have?
I also had Arby's over McAllister's. I don't know. McAllister's is it's pretty good. It's a good thing Chris isn't on this call. I know he used to be employed there, but it's okay. I love Arby's though. I chose Arby's.
Yeah, I'm here with Arby's too. McAllister's, that's like a good Sunday after church lunch option, but Arby's all the way.
I'm gonna have to disagree with y'all, but no McAllister's. I'm taking Jimmy John to the next round. I think, and the thing I didn't talk about earlier is the speed. One time I was listening to the radio instead of my aux. Tough times. But a song started on the radio, and I'm like, I wonder if I can be out, the song still be playing, because Jimmy John's is just that fast. And guess what? I get in the car, same song still playing. Not one of these long songs, just a 3-minute song. You can't tell me that getting out of your car, rolling up, staying in the place for 2 minutes, and then getting out of there isn't an enjoyable experience.
It is.
I just love the speed they got. Prices, again, once so affordable. It's great. Took Jimmy John's.
All right, so my regional final, I have Subway and Arby's. And man, the 6 seed's going to go to the Final Four, guys. I chose Arby's in this one. It's just that quality of food is so good and so underrated. People need to figure out Arby's. People need to find out about it, especially you, Alan. If you find out about it, you'd probably put Arby's in your Final Four too. I'm not going to lie. But Will, Sam, what'd y'all say?
I had Firehouse and Arby's here. Like, I mean, I said they're both pretty good sandwich places, but like, I had to go with Arby's here. You know, they can just get that sandwich out just a little bit quicker. I think that's where they got me, and the fries are good.
I also have Arby's. Arby's. I mean, it's the number one most slept on sandwich place in America. Contender for any restaurant. I just have Arby's. I think it's pretty easy over Subway, at least in my opinion.
It's an easy choice for sure to take Jimmy John's Final Four, guys. I mean, like I said, you get in there. Just the sandwich, $6, incredible. Even if it's a cold sandwich, that's what we all grew up on. Who took a hot sandwich to elementary school lunch?
Nah, not me.
Nobody. No hot sandwiches in school lunch. You got that ham and cheese. It's like the good old days, but elevated. I'm just saying, like Jimmy John's, it's where it's at. Y'all got to figure that out.
Okay, for the record, I think I would have had Jimmy John's over Subway as well. I did really enjoy Jimmy John's, but I think Arby's is just superior. But respect to Alan for staying true to his restaurant.
I respect the grind, Alan. All right.
This is about.
All right, let's move on to the pizza region now. Third region out of 4. So the 1 versus 8, we have Pizza Hut versus Sbarro. And guys, I went Pizza Hut on this one. I mean, it's pretty hard to out Pizza the Hut. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that's kind of their motto.
Yeah, I have Pizza Hut. I've never been to Sbarro. That's just Pizza Hut.
Yeah, Pizza Hut all the way. Can't out Pizza Hut.
Yesterday, I think.
Will, what about you? Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut.
Okay, pretty easy decision there. So the 2 versus 7, we have Domino's and Mellow Mushroom. I personally went with Domino's on this one because, I mean, Domino's is consistently so good, though. It's consistently good. And they have really good side options, like the cheesy bread is really, really good. All right, the cinnamon sticks, the garlic knots, it's fantastic. And then Mellow Mushroom is fine, but, like, it's not anything special. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. I took Domino's here as well because I think something that's so slept on at Domino's is that thin crust pizza. I think the way they do it, they give you the little slices, but it's so good. Their thin crust is probably the best in the game.
No, I chose Domino's. Domino's is my go-to, like, order when you need to order pizza. I go to Domino's. I will say this about the thin crust. It does taste good, but it does not feed the masses.
That is true.
You get 5 thick crust pizzas that can feed a good, 15 people, but you get 5 thin crust pizzas that can feed about 5.
Yeah.
It is very good though. If you just want something quick, tastes good. I chose Domino's.
Yeah, this one's an easy one for me too. Domino's, just all the variety in the world.
I mean, even though Mellow Mushroom did have drug trafficking and stuff, like that's cool and all, but I mean, that's not really pizza. That's drugs. But anyway.
Fun story.
Anyway, let's move on to a 3-6 matchup with Little Caesars and CC's. Guys, I went with Little Caesars on this one. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of either one of these, but Little Caesars, the crazy bread is so good, though. That's something I do love from Little Caesars. It's really, really good. I mean, the pizza's all right. And CC's, it's okay. It's just a little bit overrated, in my opinion. So I went Little Caesars in this one.
Yeah, gotta give a quick shout out to my boy Aiden Duncan. He works out at Little Caesars. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I mean, $5 pizza. It's quick. It's fast. I mean, it's not the best pizza I've ever had, but
and ready,
it's good enough.
I think alone, just that there's just pizza sitting there ready for you to go, hot and ready, only for $5. You don't know what you're gonna go eat. You want to go hang out at the park or something with your friends. Until now, rip.
Yeah.
But you just let's go grab a Little Caesars pizza, $5. It's cheap, easy, and I gotta take it to the next round.
I mean, you think about it, $5 for a whole pizza feeds probably about 3 people. That's like less than $2 a person. That's insane. Like, no matter how good the food is, and it's not the best at Little Caesars, but it's not the worst either. The fact that you can go out of there spending $2 if you split it with some people, that's hard.
It's cost efficient.
I chose Little Caesars.
All right, so next we have the 4-5 matchup between Hungry Howie's and Papa John's. Me personally, I went with Papa John's on this one. I know his day of reckoning is coming and all that, so we gotta keep waiting for that. I don't know when it's gonna be, but anyway, Papa John's consistently very, very good. Hungry Howie's, it's fine. I mean, I like it, but it's nothing special. I mean, Papa John's it tastes a lot better than Hungry Howie's, in my opinion.
I think where Papa John's gets me is they give you that free garlic sauce. You don't have to ask for it or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of other places going to charge you for that sauce. Papa John's, go ahead, take some. No charge. I like them. I'm taking Papa John's to the next round.
Yeah, I like Papa John's here too. It's just good pizza. Hungry Howie's, not so much.
Okay, well, that's interesting because I chose Hungry Howie's on this one.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, I think to me, I'm not familiar with. I mean, I've had Papa John's before. There's not really a distinctive difference between Papa John's and Domino's. I always rely on Domino's for some reason. I don't necessarily know why. Hungry Howie's, I do have quite a good bit. I love their flavored crust. Cajun is my thing, bro.
Interesting.
I think that's a very interesting quirk that they have. Choose your flavored crust. Papa John's is good, but I chose Hungry Howie's.
All right, so now we have the second round matchup between Pizza Hut and Domino's. I think we all had. And me personally, I went with Domino's because they out pizza the Hut on this one. I mean, their sides are just so good. And the pizza overall, I feel like it's a little bit better. It's not as greasy as a Pizza Hut is, in my opinion. So I want to hear you guys. I mean, this is a pretty interesting matchup, in my opinion.
I'm going to go with you on that one, Chase. Domino's just out pizza the Hut on this one. Like I said, I really enjoy their thin crust. You brought up the sides. Even if it's like 4 sides, they're winning with those sides.
Domino's just has that variety. You can go in there. You don't even have to get pizza, and it'll still taste great. Like, they have some chicken, some wings, good stuff.
I also chose Domino's, so that's unanimous. When I did have Pizza Hut yesterday, I really enjoyed the pizza, but the crust was quite doughy. And I don't have Pizza Hut much, but if that's what it usually tastes like, then I'll take Domino's over Pizza Hut. I mean, they're both pretty solid. I mean, they're both just kind of standard go-tos. You want to order pizza, either one's fine, but to me, Domino's just has the edge.
All right, so now we go to our other second round matchup between Little Caesars and Papa John's in our brackets, but it's Little Caesars and Hungry Howie's in Sam's bracket. So, Alan, I want to hear your thoughts on this one. What do you think on this matchup?
Listen, this matchup here just comes down to quality for me. I'm not a huge fan of either one, but I'm going to have to take Papa John's on this one.
Will, what about you?
They support J&N.
They do support J&N.
For 20% at checkout.
It is true, yes. Watch J&N, please. All right. Will, what do you think on this one?
I mean, as fast as Little Caesars is, Papa John's is just better. Better pizza all around. And, it's not that much more expensive.
Right. All right, Sam, what about your matchup that you had down there?
So to me, these are two completely opposite pizza restaurants. I think Little Caesars is probably the cheapest pizza out of all these, and Hungry Howie's might be one of the more expensive ones. To me, cheap can only get you so far in a 32-round bracket, so I chose Hungry Howie's. But respect to Little Caesars for being the cheapest fast food restaurant on this bracket.
That is true. They do have that. I cannot deny that at all.
It won't get you the whole way without quality, and so I chose Hungry.
All right, so next up in most of our brackets, we have Domino's and Papa John's. All right, Will, what do you say on this one?
Regardless of who you put up against Domino's, you can't beat them. It's just good stuff. I mean, all throughout the pizza, it's got amazing crust, good base, great cheese, great sauce, and any topping you want.
All right, who's next?
I also chose Domino's over Hungry Howie's.
Wow, Sam, I was really expecting you to have
Yeah.
Hungry Howie's is good, but Domino's significantly cheaper and to me same quality. Domino's is just good. I mean, I don't really have any knocks against it. It's just overall just pretty solid pizza place. So Domino's.
So I would make it 3 for 4, sending Domino's to the Final Four. Chase, are we all in agreement that Domino's makes it out of the pizza region?
Domino's will head to the Final Four. There is no doubt about it. I know I'm betraying J&N a little bit, but
Get the sponsor.
I know I'm betraying him a little bit. I'll probably get a 0 in the class for that, but it's whatever. I mean, pizza over grades, right? I mean, but Domino's to the Final Four, no doubt about it. All right,
no, for sure. So I guess that brings us to the last one, the burger section.
This is going to be a pretty fun section. I can already tell. So in the 1 versus 8 matchup, we have Five Guys versus Burger King. I mean, this is pretty easy for me. Five Guys, so much better than Burger King. Are we all unanimous on that one? Do we have enough to debate this one?
Yes. Burger King is foodie.
I actually took neither team because at the end of the day, I've never had either one, and what I've heard is that Five Guys is rather expensive for what you get.
Yes.
I'm not a big fan of an expensive fast food restaurant, and Burger King is just off-brand McDonald's, and I don't even like McDonald's that much. So at the end of the day, I'm just gonna just gonna cancel the game.
Just gonna cancel the game.
I think it's at least 5 guys has good food.
Yes.
So, Alan, how did that affect your second round matchup with depending on whoever it is?
I just gave the other opponent a bye because regardless, I was gonna take them over 5 if I put 5 guys on Burger King.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so next to the 2-7 matchup, we have Wendy's versus Hardee's, and I went with Wendy's on this one. I mean, it wasn't too hard of a decision for me. I mean,
Yeah, Wendy's.
I think the 4-4 alone sends it so far.
4 for 4 is one of the best deals in fast food history in the United States of America. Maybe not the best, but one of the best.
You see all these other places copying the 4-4.
yeah.
Like McDonald's, they come out with the 4-4, but it's not as good as Wendy's.
No, I think Wendy's did it first.
And I would like to share a personal little story about Hardee's. Not long, but I did go there one time. We were coming back from the beach with the family, about 4 of us. Me, my mother, Uncle Doug, and BB, it took us about an hour. They forgot our order. We had to go up, tell them. They were like, oh, it's on the way. Wasn't on the way. Had to go up, tell them again. People that got there after us had already eaten and left. I will never go to Hardee's again. Just not a good experience. Our food was cold. Like, who does that?
Dang,
Yeah, I hate to see it, honestly. I've only got one experience with Hardee's, and it's not very pleasant with me either. I'm just not the Hardee's type of person.
So, I mean, Hardee's, like, they have good biscuits. I'm not going to lie. Their breakfast is actually not bad. But the burgers itself, that's what we're looking at right now. The burgers aren't that good. They really just aren't. They're not even really hyped up anyway. It's not just a great restaurant. All right. So, next up, we got the 3-6 matchup between Steak and Shake and Sonic. This one's an intriguing matchup. Sam, what do you think on this one?
Sonic is interesting. The whole drive-in idea is refreshing. I do really like their treats and their slushies and their drinks, and I think it's good that they're kind of making that their own and branding it. But that being said, I did choose Steak and Shake.
So here's my take on it. I know that at the end of the day we are comparing burgers, and while Steak and Shake might have a better burger, what you can get at Steak and Shake compared to what you can get as a side or something, overall, I'm going to have to take Sonic on this. The burger's just a little worse, but at the end of the day, I think they've got way more variety in what they have, and for a comparable price.
All right. You see, I took Steak and Shake here. I feel like Sonic is good at making a bunch of different foods that are just like average, But Steak and Shake, they can make a pretty darn good burger. And at the end of the day, this is what the region's about. It's about the burger. So I went with Steak and Shake.
Yeah, I went with Steak and Shake too. I mean, Sonic, I enjoy going to Sonic. I go there more than Steak and Shake just because it's cheaper. But at the same time, the quality of the food's not that great. I mean, the tots are very good. I'll admit that the tots are very good at Sonic. Unmatched tots from anywhere else. But the Steak and Shake burgers are so good. The milkshakes are fantastic. And the fries are really good there too. So, I mean, the quality over the quantity and price put Steak and Shake over the top for me on this one. All right, so next up we have the 4 and 5 matchup with McDonald's and Whataburger. This is a pretty intriguing matchup in my opinion. I had a tough time with this one. So, Sam, what'd you say on this one?
I also had a tough time. To me, they both have their ups and downs. I've heard that the chicken biscuit at Whataburger is delightful. Have not had it. McDonald's, it's McDonald's. It's like when I think of fast food, I think of McDonald's. That's the first thing that comes to mind. I chose McDonald's, but haven't had the best experiences with Whataburger. I don't know. McDonald's though.
All right, Will, what about you?
Personally, I went with Whataburger here. I mean, I'm not too big of a fan of McDonald's. The burger's not the best that I've had. Whataburger, they're pretty good at making a burger, so that's what put me over the edge with them.
Alan, how about you?
I think it's in the name, man. What a burger! And I just had to take them to the next round. Especially with what they put on their burgers. You've got some even like caramelized onions and stuff. Where McDonald's is just giving you the regular pickle, onion, lettuce, mayo, mustard. I'm just not here for it, So that's just my opinion, though. Everyone's got their own little thing.
Yeah. All right, so personally, I love the McDonald's breakfast. I think it's fantastic. The biscuits are great. But again, this is about the burgers. The pancakes are great, too. This is about the burgers, too. And so I had to go with Whataburger. The burger at Whataburger is just so much better than McDonald's. McDonald's, I mean, it's a name brand. It's a big brand. But, I mean, it's overhyped a little bit, honestly. I mean, it's a good price, but just the quality of the food's not as great as Whataburger. So for me, I have to push Whataburger into the next round. So in most of our second round matches, we have Five Guys and Wendy's. So I don't know if Al needs to comment on this one. He needs to stay silent on this one because he didn't have anybody. But
I got Wendy's going.
got Wendy's going to the regional final. All right, Will, what about you?
I went with Five Guys here. You know, back when I worked at Smoothie King, we did some under the table stuff. You know, I got some Five Guys burgers for free somehow. Keep that quiet. But like, it's a really really good burger. And Wendy's, I mean, it's good, but it does not compare to Five Guys, except for price, which it kills Five Guys. But burger, Five Guys.
All right, Sam.
I will say these are two very up and coming restaurants. Five Guys being new to the scene with Barack Obama really investing a lot into the name of Five Guys. You know, making it a well known name around the country. Wendy's has been established for a while, but it's very hip with the whole Twitter. You know, Wendy out here making some comments.
Made a mixtape at one point.
Sorry?
Made a mixtape.
Yes, mixtape too. It's pretty good. A couple of the songs, you know, kind of bops. I chose Wendy's on this one just because of the price. Five Guys is a little bit better, but I think I would go to Wendy's over Five Guys in most scenarios, unless I was just down to spend some money for some reason.
Yeah.
Wendy's would be good. I just think they kind of going on there.
I go to Wendy's a lot more than I go to Five Guys just because of the price and stuff. But then again, the Five Guys food is so good. I mean, it's pretty good for the price it is. I mean, it's pretty good. I personally went with Five Guys because like you get the small fries and it fills up the entire bag. That's a really big thing. Like you get a lot for a little bit with Five Guys. I mean, Wendy's is good. It's a good go-to if you need like an after-school dinner or something like that. But just the quality of the food, Five Guys going to the regional final for me. So our next one, we have Steak and Shake and Whataburger in my bracket. Me personally,
I was just going to say, I think everybody has the
I have McDonald's.
you have McDonald's, but y'all have Steak and Shake, and I've got Sonic.
Yeah. So me personally, I went with Steak and Shake again on this one. And just those milkshakes are so good, man. That really helps out with Steak and Shake. I mean, it's in the name, Steak and Shake. The burgers are fantastic. It's really good flavor. I put Steak and Shake in the regional final. So, Will, what about you?
See, it's the burger region, so it pretty much came down to like the better burger, and in my opinion, it's Steak and Shake easily right here.
I think whether you have Steak and Shake or Sonic in this blank, I think you should choose either one over McDonald's or Whataburger. Sonic for one has they got the slushies and the ice cream and all that, and it's just a good fun stop with your friends. But I chose Steak and Shake. To me, there's nothing wrong with Steak and Shake. Like I can't really point on a flaw in it.
I took Sonic over Steak and Shake, and there's just something about a Sonic burger when I bite into it. I just like, it's usually one I get on the road traveling, nice quick, and it just brings back so many memories. And even though what y'all are saying might have some weight, I just believe that like the whole, and it does come down to the burger, but at the same time, I just enjoy the Wendy's burger more. I mean, not Wendy's, sorry. I enjoy the Sonic burger more, and so I'm just gonna have to take Sonic to the regional finals to face Wendy's.
All right. So in my regional final, I have Five Guys and Steak and Shake. I mean, hold on, all right, then Alan, you had what? Wendy's and Sonic, right?
Yes.
All right, Sam, you had what'd you have?
Steak and Shake.
Wendy's and Steak and Shake. All right, so me and Will are going to get ours out of the way first. I personally, this was a really tough decision for me because they're both really good burgers, right? And I mean, Steak and Shake is more cost efficient and it has really good shakes. But the Five Guys quality of food, put it over the top and put Five Guys in my final four. I mean, just the quality of the food at Five Guys is so good. I mean, I like it so much. The fries are fantastic. So, Five Guys is the final four for me.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there, Chase. I mean, Five Guys, Steak and Shake, they both have, like, good burgers, very similar to me. And then, but, like, when it comes down to that, it comes down to, like, these other factors, like price and location. Price, I mean, Steak and Shake has Five Guys, but, like, the location, Five Guys is, like, right here in Ridgeland, just down Highland Colony for me. And Steak and Shake is so far away. I had to go with Five Guys here.
I did not take location into account when I was doing this bracket, so I did choose Steak and Shake over Wendy's. I think once again, I can't point out any flaws in Steak and Shake's scheme. Whereas when I have Wendy's, there's some stuff that could be better. I chose Steak and Shake, but Wendy's is good too. But I chose Steak and Shake.
All right, Alan, you're up.
Y'all guess.
Sonic.
Sonic.
I just think overall, I mean, you're talking about comparing the burger. You got Wendy's and Sonic. How my region, shook out. Sonic's just got a better burger, man. I mean, even if you're taking price into account, it's still under $10 for a meal at both places. So that's all you could ask for. And I'm gonna have to take Sonic to my Final Four. Create a little interesting matchup with two of my favorites.
Yeah. These all are fantastic Final Fours. These are all going to be really intriguing to break down. But on my side of the bracket, we have Chick-fil-A versus Domino's on one side, and then we have Arby's versus Five Guys on another side. So I'm going to start with Chick-fil-A and Domino's, the pizza versus the chicken. And this one was really tough because they're both really, really good restaurants. You get a lot of bang for your buck. But then Chick-fil-A, that service. I mean, Chick-fil-A put it over the top going to the national championship. And Domino's, no disrespect to them at all. I love Domino's. But Chick-fil-A I prefer chicken over pizza most of the time. I mean, it's hard to beat. So Chick-fil-A is going to my national championship.
I also have that same, semifinal matchup between Chick-fil-A and Domino's. And, I think just about a year ago when it shut down here in Madison, I was like, dang, I don't think Chick-fil-A's got it anymore. But you know what? They reopen. I enjoy it. They bring in the mac and cheese, it's really good, I hear. I haven't had it personally. I'm a very traditionalist with the fries. But, they keep switching it up somehow and making it new every time. And so I just had to take Chick-fil-A to my championship game right here.
Respect. I have Cane's and Domino's. To me, Domino's is good for pizza, but pizza, when you compare it to all these fast food restaurants, it just doesn't hit the same to me personally. When I think of pizza, I think of ordering for the mass, not necessarily for myself. And when I think of a fast food experience, I think of me ordering food that I'm going to eat. Pizza just isn't it for me. I choose Cane's, and it's not really anything against Domino's. It's just the chicken versus pizza. I like good chicken more than I like good pizza. I choose Cane's.
All right, I have Cane's and Domino's here, and here in the Final Four, it's less about like the specific categories and more about like which place is like the more complete place. And I got to go with Domino's here for Cane's. They just have so much like variety.
Wow, that's intriguing.
You can go to Domino's 5 days in a row and get something different every day. Really, it would all taste really good.
That's true.
Cane's, you got the one thing which is really good, but I got to go with variety here with Domino's.
Dang,
I'm going to bounce off that and say that I think the fact that Cane's has one thing, it adds to the experience for me. But I see where you're coming from. But you go to Cane's knowing you're going to get good chicken. You don't have to worry about the whole what to order thing. And I understand that some people want variety, but to me, I just like knowing that you're just going to go get chicken and it's going to be good. But, that might just be a difference of it.
Yeah. All right, so in my second side of the bracket, I have Arby's versus Five Guys in that Final Four. And this one was so hard for me. I had to really think on this one. But in the end, I chose Five Guys over Arby's. Five Guys is so good. The quality of the food's so good to me. I mean, it's expensive. I understand that. But I mean, like, how much are you going to get at Five Guys? What, maybe like once a month or something like that? And then you're going to get good food, and you're going to remember that food, definitely. So I chose Five Guys over Arby's in this one. It's just the quality of food's so much better to me.
Yeah, I've got that same semifinal matchup. I also went with Five Guys here. I got that taste for it whenever I worked at Smoothie King. Got to know the people that worked there. We got really close, with our little conversations and trades. And I got to go Five Guys.
That's interesting. I didn't have either of those guys in my side of the bracket. I'm a diehard for my Jimmy John's, and I like Sonic, but at the end of the day, I think price. Sonic can tend to be with their sides a little pricey and still delicious, but Jimmy John's just can't be beaten this side of the bracket for me, and I'm gonna have to take Jimmy John's to play Chick-fil-A. David versus Goliath, I think, in the overall championship game.
I have Arby's and Steak and Shake on this side of my bracket. Arby's, I think Arby's is good. I think Steak and Shake is better. I don't really have much to knock either one. Steak and Shake service might be a hair better, but I just think Steak and Shake is the best restaurant over Arby's. But I like both. At this point, everyone's good. I choose Steak and Shake though.
Exactly. All right, so now we're on to the national championship. All fantastic matchups that we all have in our brackets. So mine personally, I have Chick-fil-A and Five Guys, and this one was so close. I mean, like neck and neck. I mean, it's just like that the entire time. And I know Chick-fil-A is the god of fast food restaurants, but I'm gonna go Five Guys with the upset on this one. I'm personally going with Five Guys to beat Chick-fil-A. It's the fries at Five Guys are so good, and you get that for such a little bit of a price, right? And I understand it's more expensive. It's fine though. The quality of the food is so much better at Five Guys. I'm going with Five Guys to be my national champion, guys.
I also had Chick-fil-A in my national championship playing Jimmy John's. And even though there's a Jimmy John's shaped hole in my heart when I'm not eating it, I had to go with Chick-fil-A. I think at the end of the day, fast food has a drive-through. And the Chick-fil-A, just to have a drive-through, but to also just feel like just a regular sit-down restaurant when you get in their dining room, it's just a different feel. Closed on Sunday, I respect the grind, and they consistently give me good product. So I'm gonna have to go with Chick-fil-A as the best fast food in my bracket.
All right, my final is Domino's and Five Guys. As much as all the experiences I've had there, I'm variety here again with Domino's. Wings, good. I can go get 12 different desserts, and they're all good.
It's a fair point. All right.
That's a good little take there.
I did not realize that Domino's had such variety, and I might have to go try that now. But it's interesting, Will. Cane's and Steak and Shake. I chose Steak and Shake. Cane's is good. It's chicken. It's fried chicken, but Steak and Shake, you sit down, you talk with your friends. It has a drive-through too. You can go through the drive-through, but you sit down, you talk with your friends, you order a burger, and it's a good burger, and you get fries, and they're good fries, and then you go order a shake, and it's a good. I have Steak and Shake as the best fast food restaurant, and looking back on all these restaurants that I've just slowly weeded out, I don't know. It's interesting to think about, but I have Steak and Shake winning.
All right, guys. Well, this is a fantastic. Go ahead, Alan. You're good.
I was just gonna say, I think regardless, all of us had some real solid options, except for Five Guys, as our champions. But that's just another story for another day. Steak and Shake, I do respect the grind out there. Just distance for me is so far out of the way. And Domino's talking about their variety. When it comes to pizza, they're bringing it out of the pizza region. I think we all have them in our Final Four. But it's been a pleasure. And signing off.
All right. Well, it's been fun,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
It's been a fantastic discussion. Hopefully, we'll have more pretty soon. We'll let the people decide what we should do next. But looking forward to it, guys. All right. Signing off for now.